He goes into the classroom, but Akane is nowhere to be seen. Oi walks onwards, you'll see right behind him. Just like Kyoji, she looks around the classroom only to hang her head right away.
Kyoji, お前その顔どうしたんだよ?
Kyoji, what happened to your face? Noticing the band-aid plastered over Kyoji's face, the band-aid on a bruise for absolutely no reason. Shinji approaches him with a shocked expression. Right away, he lowers his voice.
もしかしてまた貞島たちに何かやられたのか?
Don't tell me Sanshima and his bozos have been at it again. It's not, and don't worry about it.
でもさ、あいつら、ほら、今日もなんか変なんだぜ。
But I mean, look at them. They're kind of weird today. Wait. They're here? But what do you mean they're here? They're dead. Sanshima and his group is dead. Sadashima and his group died last episode. They all died. What? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Did Gore take over all of their bodies? I thought he could take over just one body. He can take over multiple bodies? I mean, I was complaining, like, at the end of the last episode that Sadashima is dead, but like, he's back. Sadashima is back. Yay. I guess. The game kind of got me there, okay? This kind of got me. What the fuck? Sadashima and his Posei are hanging out in the corner of the classroom. But Shinza's right. They're acting weird today. Yeah, they're dead. That motherfucker ain't real. That motherfucker... They set up camp at the back of the class as usual, but they don't seem to be talking to each other. Because it would just be Gore talking to himself. They're just sitting there grinning and staring at each other. Kyoji hasn't the faintest idea what they're doing. 4 or 5 guys just sitting there grinning into each other's faces. It's creepy. There's no way of putting it. They're just friends. Right, guys? What's with them?
な、気持ち悪いだろ?
Creepy, isn't it? But suddenly all of them turn to look at Shinta and him at once. Shinta hurriedly claps a hand over his mouth.
俺の声、そんなに大きかったっけ?
Was I that loud? No! Shinta spoke pretty quietly. Kyoji can't imagine his voice carried all the way across the noisy classroom to Sadashima's group. Sadashima and his lackeys don't say a word. They merely continue to smile at him vacantly. That's all they do. Ah! This reminds me of someone. Yeah, the teacher, right? The teacher! The teacher that was possessed by Gore, right? Come on, Kyoji. Use that fucking, like, gust of wind that goes through your brain. Go on, let it spin a little. Let it spin a little in there. Who, though? It's an unpleasant feeling, like a small hand is scraping the inside of his head. Was there someone else who stared at him like that? Sadashima-sama and his friends are acting strange, Mew. Very strange. Really strange. It seems Kyoji and Shinta aren't the only one who've noticed Sadashima is acting weird. Even the 3 weirdos, Sadashima's most ardent fans, are whispering about it. Kyoji settles into his seat warily, conscious of their gaze fixed on him. Before long, Sandman makes his entrance. Akane doesn't show up at school today either. Is she dead? Sandman says she's been hospitalized with acute appendicitis or something, but that's probably not true. I mean, it could be, honestly. Or maybe she just tried to kill herself. Kyoji sneaks a glance at Sadashima. Normally, he'd definitely be looking at Kyoji with a victorious sneer. Victorious sneer the announcement of Akane in hospital? But today he's acting differently. He simply grins, his eyes empty. He keeps acting like that all the way until school's out. Sashima and his cronies spend the whole day grinning vacantly. And the Sandman, who is normally nothing short of psychophant, looks creeped out. All throughout the day, Aoi's expression remains gloomy and downcast as usual. Or rather, it's even worse than usual. Complexion is pale and her expression is moody. She keeps hanging her head, looking like she's constantly blaming herself. As soon as the day's closing homeroom session ends, Aoi gets her bag in hand, so Kyoji hurries after her. Namiki. Namiki, wait up. Have none of them ever texted Akane, by the way? But Aoi doesn't stop, so Kyoji... Oh shit, finally a decision! It's been so fucking long. It has been so long. Can't bring himself to call out to her, I guess. Why though? What is that Aoi's route? Aoi leaves the classroom. Being around Kyoji is probably hard for her right now. It must remind her of what happened to Akane. Felt that if he were any more persistent, that would be tantamount to hounding her. That thought makes Kyoji stop in his track. And yet, stupid as it sounds, he ends up catching up to her anyways. These characters work in mysterious ways. It only makes sense, since the better part of his way home is the same. His eyes on Aoi walking ahead of him, Kyoji trudges on. I'm so lame. Aw. Feels utterly pathetic. This makes him look like a stalker or something. Maybe he should walk past it and head on home. But even that would feel like a deliberate statement and make things worse still. It's like he's pushing her away. But as he hangs his head with that thought in mind, a pair of small shoes come into view. He looks up, finding that Aoi has stopped and is looking at him. Namiki? After a hesitant pause, Aoi mumbles softly. I'm sorry I'm like this. Hmm? Jino-kun, you haven't done anything wrong, but still I'm like this. Are we talking about the same person, Aoi? Are we really? About Jino? Aoi looks tormented. She must mean the way she's behaving towards him. Kyoji shakes his head bitterly. Don't worry about it. I'm angry at myself for not managing to stop Akane back then too. He understands that Aoi is harboring the same regrets. Can't bring himself to smile for the exact same reason. This isn't something she needs to worry about. That's what he meant to say, but Aoi shakes her head softly. No, it's my fault. I mean... But then she falls silent. The girl just spit it out, it's probably not that deep. She means, what? He wants to hear the rest of that sentence. What's happened to Akane is a shock to both of them. There's no doubt about that. And in Kyoji's case, the incident from a few years ago is waiting on him as well. The thought that he's failed to protect her again makes him want to tear himself apart. He can't shake the feeling that Aoi is somehow tormenting herself over what happened to Akane even more than he is. Maybe he's imagining things, but he gets the feeling that she's hiding something. Hey, wanna take a little walk before we go home? After a short walk, they've reached the corner of the road that leads to Aoi's house. He doesn't want them to part like this. It feels like if he leaves things like this, she'll gradually start pulling away from him. Let's go, okay? Aoi's hesitating, and Tsukuji takes a hand. Jino-kun! I think Mount Nishimura is about the only place we can go from here. But that's fine, right? The view's really pretty, looking down the town from the shrine's ground. He has bad memories of the place, but he did play there a lot when he was a kid. When that happened to Akane there, he couldn't protect her 3 years ago either. Now he becomes distant from him, and the threat is the one thing he doesn't want to see. What if something now happens to Aoi though? He goes up to the shrine grounds, more or less dragging Aoi along. Gina-kun, could you stop for a second? Hearing Aoi say this between gasps makes Kyoji come to his senses. Oh, sorry, was I going too fast? Seems Aoi's out of shape. Climbing those shrines many steps at such a brisk pace has left her wheezing. Why is he taking her to the shrine? Are you trying to get her molested as well? Sorry that I didn't notice. It's okay. Aoi shakes her head and then looks around. Having climbed up the long staircase, they see a guardrail. Past it is a steep slope covered in thick shrubbery and trees. Below that they can see the white school building. Beyond the school there's fields and mountains, and asphalt roads stretch across the land-like belt. I wonder where this is. It's rural school, so it's a fairly long walk from the school building to the town center. It's nice here. Yeah. It's already autumn, but it's still warm enough to make one break into a sweat after some exercise. There's a light sheen of perspiration on Aoi's face as well. That honestly was probably the prettiest scene. Like, I liked how they had free... Was it free? I think this background was split into three so that it had this dynamic setting, like you were moving the camera like this. That was really nice. But it does make the wind blowing against them feel pleasant. The blue clear sky feels almost dazzling. Aoi's expression has brightened. It'd be nice if this bit of cardio were enough to make her forget all but troubles for a little while. Kyoji sits down in front of the shrine's main building and places his bag next to him. Aoi's still standing, enjoying the wind on her skin. Say...
私がしなかったら茜ちゃんは貞島君に誘われてもきっと行かなかった。だから違うの。
What did she mean by that? He wants to ask, but he's not sure if he should. Probably should by this point, but as Kyoji's still torn over whether to say anything, Aoi ends up starting the conversation.
茜ちゃんのことだけど。
About Akane-chan. Yeah?
ジーノ君は気に病まないで。私が悪いんだから。
Don't beat yourself up over it, Jinno-kun. It's all my fault. You keep saying that. What makes you think that? She says it's like it's obvious, and that angers him. If you want to go that way, I'm at fault too. On my first day here, I heard said that she must say some terrible things about Akane. And Akane wouldn't hear anything bad about him, and it pissed me off. He hates having to say it out loud. I always stares at him for a moment, then looks away.
それは仕方がないと思う。茜ちゃん、自分で決めたことは人が何と言おうと変えないから。
Oh, she's just a dumbass. She should hear from other people, because like, the more views you have, the better, in my opinion. Like, it's good to have your opinion, but also you should hear others' opinions. Like, view others' perspectives on stuff, and maybe like hear more information about stuff as well, to build your opinion. I didn't think there's anything you could have done. When Akane-chan decides on something, she won't change her mind no matter what anyone says.
昔からそうだったから。ジンノ君がもし貞島君たちが言っていたことを伝えたとしても。
She's always been like that. So even if you told her what Sadashima-kun and his friends said, well then that's her fault. Like, if people are telling you something, you should hear them out. Especially if it's something like this.
茜ちゃんはきっと貞島君を信じるのをやめなかったと思う。
Akane-chan definitely wouldn't have stopped believing in Sadashima-kun. It feels as if she's trying to comfort him. That applies to you just the same. As Kyoji leaves the sentence unfinished, Aoi cuts him off with a bitter smile.
ジンノ君、私がジンノ君と同じ理由で 後悔してると思ってる？
Jinna-kun, do you think I regret this for the same reason you do? There's a hint of self-mockery in Aoi's smile. Kyoji's taken aback. Why would she put on such an expression? Not for exactly the same reason, no, but I do get the feeling you're hiding something from me, Namiki. Says it. Bringing himself to say it feels terribly difficult, so he's about hesitating this whole time. Aoi's eyes widen a little. She's then linking her fingers behind her back and hanging her head again.
言ったらきっとちんのくんも私のことを嫌うから。
If I told you, Jinna-kun, you'd definitely hate me for it. Just spit it out, my god.
そんなことないって言ってほしくてこんなこと喋ってるんじゃないの。私が私を嫌いだから。だから。
I didn't say just to make you say you'd never do that. I hate myself so. Oh, he goes quiet again. Yuji's speechless. He hasn't a clue what she's thinking, what's waiting on her, what she's trying to hide. Silence lingers between the two of them for a while. It's so quiet. You can't so much as hear a bird's chirping. Even the wind seems to have died down at some point. Feels like it got darker around them all of a sudden. Kyoji looks up. The air that feels so pleasant a moment ago has changed. Looking up at the sky, it makes sense. When they left the school, the autumn sky was crisp and clear. Now it's suddenly overcast with dark clouds. Looks like it's about to rain. And as if beckoned by Kyoji's words, a raindrop hits his forehead.
私傘持ってない。
I didn't bring an umbrella. Me neither. We should head home. As soon as he says it, it's like the heavens have opened. The rain starts falling, nay, pouring down on them. Kyoji's eyes are like saucers. What in the world is going on? He's never seen weather like this. In front of them, there was surely wide open space just moments ago. He's now blocked off by a curtain of pelting rain. Yeah, I can't see shit in that. What is this? A cartoon? Or hell, some kind of comedy skit. They become sopping wet so quickly, the only plausible explanation is that somebody has emptied a bucket of water on them from above.
山の天気は変わりやすいって言うけど。
They do say the weather changes quickly in the mountains, but I think this is on a whole different level. Kyoji's field of vision is so hazy from the rain, he can barely make out Aoi, who's standing just a few steps ahead of him. The din of the rain is so intense, it's hard to hear what she's saying too. Shower was so sudden, the idea of to run and find shelter hasn't even occurred to them. Namiki, come over here. Kyoji moves from her to come over and belatedly seek shelter under the main shrine's building overhung roof. Aoi quickly follows his lead.
もうどれだけ濡れても関係ない感じ。
It feels like it doesn't matter if we get any wetter. Yeah. Skirt and the blouse peeking out from under her uniform jacket cling to her skin, becoming see-through. He awkwardly averts his gaze from her and looks at the shrine grounds, the rain hanging over the place, blurring everything like a curtain of gauze. Washes over the flagstones, quickly forming puddles that expand by the minute. This is one serious downpour.
降水確率 0% だったのに。
And the probability of precipitation was supposed to be 0%. I guess you can't trust the weatherman, but still, can we even make it back home like this? The rain is intense enough. This is actually a worry. It keeps pouring like this, the town will end up flooded for sure. And if it doesn't get that bad, they can't risk going down the shrine's stone steps in this rain. They'll be slippery, and there isn't any railing to hold on to. Ari's expression clouds over. Kyoji realizes that he's probably made him more anxious in his thoughtlessness. Well, don't worry about it, it'll stop soon enough. Worst case scenario, we'll go into the main shrine building. It should be a bit warmer inside.
そうだね。
Right. As soon as he says that, Aoi sneezes. Oh, yikes. Have you caught a cold? Damn, bitch, that's quick.
大丈夫。
I'm fine. He could swear Aoi's looking a little paler than usual. Maybe it's just because the sun's clouds over. But...
お兄ちゃんたち困ってるの？
Hey, Oni-chan, are you in trouble? Wow, Yuka is so powerful, she She made the rain fucking stop. The fucking gif of the rain just stopped. Now it's a PNG. Oh my fucking god. Kyoji jolts in surprise. Never for one moment did he imagine someone else would be here. I fucking can't. You spooked me. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Yuka's standing there with a friendly smile on her face and 2 umbrellas in her hands. Hey, if you'd like, you can stay at my place until the rain lets up. No, I think going to your place in this rain is gonna be difficult. Yuka chuckles and points to the road leading to the Hokara and onto her house. How convenient. Huh? Shockingly, the rain seems to be much weaker over there. What the hell is this? It's because the trees are thicker over there. Yuka replies indifferently, and like she says, the foliage of the trees does seem to be thicker there, shielding the steps leading towards like an umbrella. To be honest, I was down here earlier, so you two got caught by the rain, so I went back and got you umbrellas. This is so much different than Akane's row. Holy shit. So please, come over, and if the rain doesn't stop, you can just sleep over. You can call your parents from my place too, so how about it? Yuka slips a small arm through his. No, but... I'm bored all alone. Please. Seeing her beg like this makes him falter. Why? Kiji turns to look back at Aoi, who looks just as conflicted. Why are you fucking conflicted? You don't mind, right, Chan? Apparently, Yuka's decided to beg Aoi now. Say yes, please. Aoi hesitates for a moment but ends up nodding. Oh great, let's get going. I'll ask mommy to brew us a nice cup of tea. Yuka hands Aoi one umbrella, holds the other over her head, tugging on his arm. She pulls Kyoji under it with her. They head back from the main shrine building. Water splashes at their feet. Let me give you a fair warning. You'd better off staying as far as possible from that woman. Ishiki's words from this morning flash across Kyoji's mind, stops in his tracks. Oni-chan, what's wrong? No. Can't let what that shady guy said bother him. Besides, Yuka isn't old enough for him to call her that woman. Yeah, as I've said, because Yoshiki didn't explain shit, his words had zero meaning, he's an absolutely worthless character. Amen, Yuka's mother. But she doesn't exactly look like the kind of dangerous person you'd be told to stay away from either. In all likelihood, the old man has got the wrong end of the stick, or he's just talking nonsense. Let's go, Rennie. Yuka's cheerful, spurring him on. Kyoji hurries along, but he can't quite quash the anxiety festering in his heart. Upon entering the mansion, they're given the change of clothes, though Kyoji has no idea who they belong to. What the hell? When he looks at the outfit they've been given, his eyes widen in surprise. The shirt has lace on the collar. Is he supposed to wear this? Or has there been a mix-up and these are supposed to be Aoi's clothes? Oh no! My heterosexual maleness is going to be tinted by the lace. Oh no, whatever shall I do? Aoi's probably changing in the next room right now. Hey, Namiki?
Nani?
What is it? Are you sure you got the right outfit? Because I think I might have gotten your clothes by mistake.
違うと思う。
I don't think so. Does this man not know that clothes are literally just fabric? Jesus Christ. Did he literally see lace and is like, oh, lace belongs to only women? Oh my fucking god, this man is so... I hate this character. How can this game make me hate a character even more than I already do? Lord. The door opens from the inside. Actually, give Kyoji that outfit. Go and see his reaction when he sees what that that looks like on him. There's Aoi gripping her skirt looking all bashful.
私の服これだったからだからジンノ君のはその服なんだと思う
These are the clothes they gave me, so whatever you got are probably clothes. She looks kind of like a maid, but like, why would she get these fucking piss yellow maid clothes? Like, that is a horrendous fit, Yuka. What the fuck did you get her? Ah, right. Oh, let me just put on my sissy fucking gay lace shirt. Oh my god. It looks like a dress from a fairy tale. It's an adorable one-piece dress. That is not a one-piece. I hope. Why the fuck would the apron be a one-piece? That would be so uncomfortable if the apron is a one-piece. And also the sleeve should not be a one-piece. That would be also really uncomfortable if that was a one-piece. And now he looks a little embarrassed to be wearing it. When she's dressed like this, Aoi looks like the girl in that old photo he found.
変かな
Do I look weird? Kyoji scratches his cheek awkwardly. You look fucking terrible. You look good. I mean, like, I guess it matches the piss yellow in your eyes. No, not at all. It looks great on you. Oh, he blushes. But honestly, it does look good on her. It isn't gaudy like a cosplay outfit. The fuck do you mean it doesn't look like a cosplay outfit? That does look like a cosplay outfit. There's no fucking way that piss yellow is not a cosplay outfit. With those like huge, exaggerated seams on the sleeves and that huge like ruffles and that huge ass collar. That is more cosplay than just like styling. She really looks like a girl who stepped out of a fairy tale. It doesn't feel real. Still, what should I do with my outfit? Wear it. You're not gonna turn gay if you wear lace. Jesus Christ. Kyoji moans, looking at the shirt in his hands. It has lace. Jesus
着て
Christ.
みたら似合うかも
Why don't you put it on? I think it might suit you. Oh, he giggles, much more cheerful than usual. Cut it out, it's not funny. If I have to wear this, I'd rather stay in these clothes. This man is probably thinking like, oh, men can only wear like polo shirts and like cargo pants. Like anything beyond that is like gay.
でも風邪をひくかも
But you might catch a cold. It'll be fine. It's mostly dry already. Oh, right. I might need to call Yamiko. When Kyoji takes his cell phone out of his pocket, Aoi turns on the heels, looking alarmed. How the fuck is your phone working, by the way, if you were literally drenched?
私もお母さんに電話しておこう
I need to call my mom, too. She hurries back into her room where she left her clothes in a bag. There's a spring in her step that's markedly different from her usual shuffled walk. Oh, she's happy, though. That's cute. Maybe putting on such a cute outfit lifted her spirits. Somehow, she's possibly bubbling over with cheer. Oh, that's really cute. I mean, yeah, putting on a cute outfit really does cheer you on. As she wore a similar dress in that picture, maybe she likes dressing like that. Of course, everybody likes dressing up. Like, Genuinely, I have so much joy when I can like put on an outfit. Like, put on a really cute outfit, like wear intense makeup, like put on a wig, like really like try. But I do that like once every half year. He feels rather mixed about this. Doesn't she care about Akane at all anymore? Fuck Akane. Well, he'd rather... She's cheerful, of course, but... Kyuji calls up his home phone number. She rings a few times, even cause Carefree voice greets him.
Hi, moshi moshi.
Yes, hello. Oh, Yamiko-san, it's me.
あれ、きょうちゃん？どうしたの？
Kyo-chan, what's the matter? I got caught in the rain and can't get back home, but I'm staying at a friend's house, so don't worry. Hint of suspicion enters Yamiko's voice.
雨？きょうちゃん、何言ってるの？外はいいお天気よ。
Rain? Kyo-chan, what are you saying? The rain's fine. No, the weather's fine outside. Huh? What do you mean? It's raining like crazy out there. Kyoji looks out of the small window in the corridor. The view outside is still a heavy dark gray, and the downpour of rain is still washed over the window's glass.
だって外は綺麗な夕焼けよ。いくらなんでも同じ町内でそんな。
Huh? But there's such a pretty sunset outside. In the same town, there's no way. It's cut off. You shouldn't have said a friend's house. You should have said, I'm by the shrine. Yoshiki would have immediately knew where you were and he would have saved you. The phone screen shows the battery's about to die, and immediately after that the screen goes black. The phone screen shows the battery's about to die, and immediately after that the screen blacks out. Remember charging it overnight though. Is the battery going bad already? He thinks he heard the odd voice right before the call was cut off, but maybe you imagine it, or maybe his phone's picked up some wild signal. The door of the adjacent room opens and now he steps out looking less happy. Good timing, Namiki. Can I borrow your phone? My battery died in the middle of the call. Me too? Me too? You mean it happened to you as well? Yeah, go. I mean, nods empathetically.
雨が止むまで帰れないって一応伝えることはできたんだけど。
Well, I did manage to tell my mom I won't be able to get home before the rain lets up, but... Yeah, same here. Well, nothing we can do about it now, what with the rain. How about saying that, Emiko said there's no rain actually outside? It's like a typhoon out there. What splashes over the windows non-stop? It's like the mansion is covered by curtains of water. How about using your brain? Yamiko said there's no rain outside. There's a beautiful sunset. Sun shining. Use your fucking brain. Get out of there. For all that, he can hardly hear the patter of the rain. Maybe their stone mansions are soundproof to a degree? Looking out the window, Kyoji thinks back to the call just now. Miko said that it wasn't raining around the apartment at least. Is that what they call a localized downpour? If so, when is it going to stop?
仕方がないよね。
There's not much you can do though. You could die. Yeah, I guess not. When he inadvertently looks at Aoi, Kyoji's taken aback a little. She's blushing again. It's probably fair to say that being trapped somewhere because of rain isn't normally something to be happy about. But Aoi's regarding the rain outside the world with the window with a smile.
どうかした？
Is something the matter? Nothing, just isn't me or do you look kind of happy about all of this, Yanamiki?
そうかな。
Do I? Aoi cocks her head, a bit perplexed, realizing his tone might have come across a little harsh. Kyoji hurriedly appends. I mean, nothing wrong with that, but... He's cut off by the sound of a cane tapping against the floor coming from the edge of the corridor. Yuka's mother suddenly emerges from the dark corridor.
着替えが済んだならお茶会にしようとユカが。
Yuka says that if you're done changing, you want to join her for a tea party. Yuka's mother leads them to a parlor where everything's already set for a tea party.
あれ？お兄ちゃん、なんであのお洋服着てないの？
Oh Oh, he's worried he's going to look gay. Yuka, you gave him a lace shirt. That is... He's a straight man. He cannot wear lace. You know? Huh? Oni-chan, why aren't you wearing your outfit? Yuka frowns upon seeing Kyoji. Kyoji sullenly frowns back. Like he can wear frilly clothes like that.
なんで？きっと王子様みたいになるのに。
You can bet your ass most straight women would literally suck the life force out of your dick if they saw you in like a frilly shirt. You can bet your ass. If there's anything to learn, it's like if you have ever seen a woman react to like how people draw like vampires or like pirates, but like older styles, like, you know, men with like the exaggerated older clothes and like all of the frills and all of the like ornamented clothes. Women go crazy for that shit. Like, they will be out there eating those men alive. It's not about it being viewed as feminine, it just looks good. Like, and so many insecure men will be like, oh, I can't wear that, it will make me not look like a man anymore. No, it will make you still look like a man. You are a man, you're just wearing lace. Why not? I'm sure you'll look just like Prince Charming. Yeah, like you would just look better. Kyoji slumps his shoulders. Prince Charming. Couldn't epithet fit him any less? What impression does Yuka have of him exactly? I mean, yeah, Kyoji is not Prince Charming. Kyoji is like... I don't even have a character that would fit him because he would... Any character that I would like... compare him to, that would be an insult to that character. Next to him, Aoi giggles.
せっかく白ウサギの役だったのにな。
Ah, and you were supposed to be the white rabbit too.
白ウサギ？
White rabbit? Kyoji cocks his head curiously. Come to think of it, the clothes he was given were white top and bottom. Yuka smiles smugly.
そうよ。私が三月ウサギ、お母さんがネズミ、お姉ちゃんはアリス。
That's right, I'm the March Hare, Mommy's the Dormouse, and Oni-chan is Alice. I don't really see it. I mean, I kind of see Alice. I don't really see the March Hare. I don't really see it that much. I see her more as like the cat. Like cat who disappears and appears and just spouts snarky shit. I see her more as that. Who? Of course Kyoji has no fucking clue.
もしかして不思議の国のアリス？
You mean like from Alice in Wonderland? Alice in Wonderland? Does he not know? Even Kyoji is familiar with the title at least. Okay. He's never read it, but he has an idea of what the characters look like. Of course he's never read it. He's probably illiterate. And come to think of it, the way Ao is dressed right now doesn't remind him of one depiction of Alice or another. Meaning the white rabbit must be the rabbit that led Alice into Wonderland. Yeah, you cursed her. But since he's never read the books, Kyoji doesn't know anything more than that. Aoi looks up at him as she explains.
あの中にそういうシーンがあるの。アリスが迷い込んだ場所で帽子屋と三月ウサギとネズミがお茶会をやってて。
There's a scene like this in the book. Alice wanders into places where the Mad Hatter, the Marcher, and the Dormouse are having a tea party. What's with the random sounding guests?
さあ。
I don't know. Aoi shrugs. Besides, if that's the case, shouldn't I be the... what was it? Mad Hatter? Because apparently there weren't any princes in that tea party. Yuka shakes her head though.
帽子屋さんはもういるの。
No, we already have the Mad Hatter. We do? Where is he? Yuka just smiles and says nothing. Score. Says she grabs Kyoji's hand and leads him to the sofa.
早く座ってお茶会を始めましょう。
Come on, take a seat. Let's get this tea party started. No, but if I sit down dressed like this, the sofa will get wet.
そんなのいいからほら早く
Forget that. Quickly now. It's still raining cats and dogs outside, but the room is pleasantly warm and Kochi's clothes dry relatively quickly. I have not heard raining cats and dogs. It's so fucking long. The first time we visited here, the mansion looked gloomy and dark, but this time there are flowers in the corner and such, making for a cozy, cheerful atmosphere. Tea party is a congenial affair throughout, and the only curious thing being that Yuka only really seems to talk to Kyoji. I mean... yeah, always in a good mood. She listens to their conversation with a smile, but Kyoji can't get it out of his mind. Yuka asks him all about his daily life, what he likes to eat, what shows he likes on TV, stuff like that. It's almost like a formal marriage interview. Yuka's mom comes in every once in a while to send them cake or offer them a refill of their tea. Seems like she has a bad leg because she's using a cane to walk. Watching her going back and forth from the kitchen, carrying the teapot with one hand makes Kyoji antsy and anxious. Loves to help her a few times, but she turns him down every time, her expression frightened.
そんなとんでもない。私が一人で運べますから。
No, I couldn't. I can carry them on my own, thank you. He only meant to help, but the panicked reaction makes him feel like he's wronged her somehow.
お兄ちゃん座ってよお客様なんだから
Sit down, Oni-chan. You're a guest here. Aoi watches over these exchanges with a faint smile. Her eyes are dreamy, distant. The grandfather clock tolls 11 times. Having unconsciously counted the strokes, Kyoji sits up in surprise once it goes quiet. No way, is it this late? The window behind Yuka is still awash with rain.
雨止まないねお兄ちゃんたちこのままうちに泊まっていったら
The rain isn't letting up. Oni-chan, why don't you two stay the night? But... when he looks at Aoi, you can tell from her expression that she's finding this slightly awkward as well.
うちにお泊まりするのはいやお家の人にはもう連絡してあるんでしょ
You don't want to stay here? You've already called your parents, right? It's not that we don't want to, and we did call, but... right? Looks Aoi for affirmation. Aoi, however, still speaks like she's in a dream.
でも泊まれたら嬉しい
Yes, but I'd like it if we could stay. Why is Aoi like this? Huh. I'm a bit confused by how Aoi is reacting right now. Is she just happy that she's being pampered? Is she just happy that she's in like this somewhat wealthy environment? Like, is she just happy that she doesn't have to worry about her real life for a moment? Indeed, Aoi looks like she'd like that very much. Her cheeks are a little flushed and her eyes are glistening. Kyoji can't really refuse after Aoi said that. He can't exactly go home and leave her here. But at the thought of staying in this mansion, he feels a prickling sense of unease way at the back of his mind. Sorry though, that we're imposing on you like this.
いいの一度一緒にお茶会したかったし泊まりにも来てほしかったのよ
It's fine. I always wanted to have a tea party with you, and I've wanted us to have a sleepover too. At this point, Yuka's eyes twinkle meaningfully.
それにお姉ちゃんの望みも叶えてあげないといけなかったし
Besides, I need to make Oni-chan's wish come true. What do you mean by that?
私の望み
My wish? Yep. Yuka grins sweetly, then suddenly waves at them.
バイバイおやすみなさいお部屋はお母さんが用意しているから
Bye bye. Good night. I have mommy prepare your rooms. Yeah. Good night.
おやすみなさい
Good night. What do you mean by wish? For her to disappear? Like, that's what Yuka talked about. Like, that Aoi wants to disappear. Is that the wish she's talking about? But I think this is like the... like near the ending. Like, it's going to still keep on going for a long time probably. But I think this is the home stretch. Like, it's gonna go downhill from here. So Thank you for watching, and shit is about to go really downhill from here. So I hope you're ready for this. Bye bye.